Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and this is a VR to so many VRs, so many tags, but this is a VR to Two Spirit and Ragged Poet, I think, all about Rider-Waite Smith. And let's get to it. So the first question, what's your favorite Rider-Waite Smith clone and why? My favorite Rider-Waite Smith clone would be the Golden Rider. These are the bags, and I know that quite a few people have shown this one off. I think why? Because it's got lots of pink in it, and I love pink. The paintings were done, these were the oil paintings, so it's a French version, and the painter, painted all this in oil, and you can see it's kind of, the face is a bit weird, the star has a bit of the makeup going on here. But I love this style. It feels good. The colors are gorgeous, and the aces are beautiful with the hands. It's just a different feel to it than the regular one. But that would be my favorite Rider-Waite Smith clone. What's your life path card and how do you relate to it? My life path card is number 8. So, I love Marseille, and for me, number 8 would be Justice. This is my preferred numeration. In Rider-Waite Smith system, I would be Strength. I love this card because I love herbs. So I'm identifying with this strength for sure. Also, in general, if I was to pick between Justice or Strength, I'm not sure. I wanna be Strength, but I think I'm Justice a lot of time. I'm quite heady. I'm skeptical. I have to check everything. I love fairness. I've got my moon in Libra, so I always see the other side of the question, person, situation, and so on and so forth. So quite of the Justice for 8. Your favorite major and your favorite minor? Well, I couldn't possibly pick one. I think my favorite majors right now are definitely the Hermit, and especially this one. How gorgeous is this? I love the Tower, because to me Tower often shows in my life, it shows, and in my clients' lives actually, it shows expansion of thinking, it shows change, it shows eureka, some amazing ideas. So if you work with the Tower, if you don't block this energy, it's actually really fascinating. I love also the Moon card, one of my favorite of all times. And the other two, which I always loved, and will love, are the Hierophant and Judgment. So this would be the majors, and from minors I really like 8 of Swords, and usually see how it looks. I love 7 of Swords because for a long time I could not get this card. I spent so much time exploring this card. I love 3 of Wands for the sense of possibility. I love 7 of Wands for the sense of kind of internal power and practicing it. 7 of Cups because it feels so creative and weird. And I love 9 of Coins because she's so independent and strong in a way, and soft on the other hand. Do you prefer the Rider-Waite Smith system over others? No, I don't. I do love all the tarot systems, just because I can say openly I am a tarot nerd and I love all the system and I love to learn tarot. And I have to say that right this year the top system will be executed. I will execute it and I will learn it deeply in depth. But my preferred system, I think, is Tarot de Marseille. Why? Just because I think I read it maybe somewhere, can't remember now if Enrique said it or not, but all the tarots we are kind of working with most of the time, they are visions of an author. And of course it's interesting to see different twists on an archetype, but Tarot de Marseille carries pure archetypal images. At these times, it was not about the author. It didn't matter who made It was more about the publisher, the quality of printing and so on and so forth, but not about the pictures themselves. So isn't it fascinating that we can have and hold in our hands nowadays, so many centuries later, these images, and they haven't changed, and none of the people who were doing Tarot de Marseille later on can change them, because they're pure archetypes. So Tarot de Marseille is my favorite system. What card is stalking you currently? My stalker currently, it's Two of Swords. I see this card all the time, like seriously nearly every day, and I have no idea what it wants to tell me. So I mean, okay, it's not like I have no idea, but it's a little bit elusive. Don't you find it that sometimes when tarot is like so in your face, like, whoa, get it? No. Get it? No. Get it? No. So I think it stops showing up when I actually get it. But to me, I think I'm caught up too much in my mind. So I'm constantly like struggling with my like polarized thinking. And I think tarot is constantly pointing out to the need of turning your side to the intuition a bit more, and do not get caught up. Do not try to polarize or do either or thinking. I mean, yeah, either or thinking so much. But try to kind of maybe connect stuff. Cards you look for first in any style deck to the make or break. I don't have make or break cards, but I love to see the Hierophant usually, and I like to see the non-traditional depictions of it. I love to see the Tower. Like, this is amazing Tower card. Love it. I love to see the Hermit. So most of them my favorite cards, and I love to see the Moon. I also like to see Death, of course. But yeah, most of the times those. But I don't have the make or break. Your first and last Rider-Waite-Smith. My first one was the checkered back one. But this is the one which I used the longest. Like just the trimmed original one. And my last one, if we can say that Chrysalis is Rider-Waite-Smith based, or inspired by Rider-Waite-Smith, would be Chrysalis and Tarot de Sainte Croix, which is also, you know, different, but it's, as you can see, definitely inspired by Rider-Waite-Smith system. So Tarot de Sainte Croix, it's a fascinating deck. I love it, just playing with it a lot these days. How many Rider-Waite-Smith decks do you have? I don't know. I didn't count my decks yet. By the book or intuitive reader, I started definitely by the book, just because I'm scholarly and I love to learn, and tarot is like a system that lasted for centuries. So yeah, of course I wanted to know the system. It mixes recently. Like, I think the more you know the system, the more you can let go of the system, if you know what I mean. And the intuition, definitely, I noticed how much I developed my intuition since I started working with tarot. So definitely by the book, and definitely intuition. And I love the mix of it. How do you feel about the proliferation of Rider-Waite-Smith style decks? Good or bad? Too many? You know what? I love decks. I love artwork. I respect Tarot de Marseille that it stayed the same, but at the same time there's not too much scope of evolution, and so I think it's great that we have it, but I like that the Rider-Waite-Smith kind of goes with time and evolves and changes, and we get, you know, all these amazing depictions of the archetypes. So I think, no, I don't have a problem with it. I quite actually enjoy it, and I think it's great. And now, but of course you have to be selective, and we all selective in our own ways. We all know what we like, what we value in a deck. If it, I love when, you know, all the symbolism is still kind of used and shown in a deck, even if it doesn't have any people. And so I pay attention that it actually still is tarot. Now draw a card from your favorite deck and ask, what do I need to learn right now? So I maybe draw a card from Tarot de Saint Croix right now. Let's connect to the energies around then and ask, what do I need to learn right now? Ace of Pentacles. Well, Ace of Pentacles. First of all, it's an ace. So it is some kind of new beginning and some kind of opening, a sunny opening by the look of things or from this card. Maybe I get a sense of, you know, whenever I see the Pentacles right now, about my recovering body and about connecting all the different layers of wholeness and wellness and well-being, what makes me feel good, you know, to nourish myself with good food, to nourish myself with sun, to nourish myself with nature and fresh air, to nourish myself with going out finally and seeing my friends, and so on and so forth. I did just post something on Instagram, and I am drawn to working. I just want to work. I just want to do readings. I have to finish one chakra reading for a client, and I'm excited about making one. So all of this is also very important. And let's just see what the booklet says. Because aces offer the potential of something new that will succeed. Aces are linked to the magician, the great manifester. Ace of Pentacles, the full blooming sunflower against the brilliant sky, is an expression of abundance. Meaning, begin a new project with confidence, knowing that it will grow to its fullest potential and flourish. Lovely. So I see myself healthy, and I see my projects go off and blossom and bloom. Yes, thanks guys, Ragged Portland to Spirits, for organizing the cool tag. And thank you for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye.